Hello friends, I welcome you all to my channel, Georgie the Explorer. Georgie the Explorer, and I'm so happy to be back exploring some amazing and iconic locations in the city of Mumbai in this beautiful monsoon weather. Friends, right now I'm at this beautiful Prabhadevi beach, Prabhadevi beach. Prabhadevi is a part of South Mumbai, very near to Wadley and the other areas of South Mumbai. And this beach is very less popular compared to other beaches. This is my first visit here. I've been to this place before. And I want to show you this beach before heading to other places. This is not our destination. We have so many other places to explore today. And I just want to start my video here because this place is so peaceful and serene. Not crowded at all. That's right. And I'll show you this beach first of all, okay? And one of the things I like here is, of course, this fabulous view of the Worli Bandra ceiling from here. This is Worli Bandra ceiling. It's very beautiful. And this amazing Mumbai skyline. And of course, this beach is lined with beautiful palm trees and high-end residential towers. These are residential towers. It's one of the poshest areas in Mumbai, but I don't know why this beach is so neglected, and it has all the qualities of becoming a wonderful tourist destinations if they introduce some kind of activities like water sports and entertainment options here. This will become one of the best tourist destinations in Mumbai. But so sad, it's so neglected. I don't know why. It's in the heart of the city. Prabhadevi is in the heart of the city. This beach is in the heart of the city, but despite that, it's very neglected beach. One of the neglected beaches in Mumbai city. See, the rest of the area is so fabulous. There are hundreds of crows and pigeons right now on the shore, and I see this long structure projecting into the sea. It looks like a very old jetty. I'm not sure, but I think it's a jetty, old jetty. I can see one person walking on it. Seeing this, I also decided I want to try walking up to the middle at least and capture some clips of the surrounding area. And no doubt the view from here is absolutely fabulous. I love it. So Mumbai and its suburbs have hundreds of very beautiful beaches and locations which are neglected and largely unknown to the public, let alone tourists. Okay, and if they had various entertainment options and tourist facilities, they could have become some of the most sought after tourist spots in the city. And apart from a couple of well-known locations like the Gateway of India, Marine Drive and Juhu Beach, the majority of these locations, beautiful locations, remain neglected. So sad. So now we are heading to the other locations I planned for this morning. And one of them is the first underground metro line, the second phase of the first underground metro line in Mumbai. The first phase we had explored earlier. This is the second phase we are going to explore. And the second phase runs between BKC, Bandra Kurla complex and Worli, now extended up to Prabhadevi. That's one of the reasons why I'm here today in Prabhadevi. So we are heading straight to the metro station now. This particular road is called Veer Savarkar Road in Prabhadevi. This is the Prabhadevi area. This is the Veer Savarkar Road. So finally I met this second phase of the first underground metro line in Mumbai that runs between BKC and Worli, now extended up to Prabhadevi. This is Prabhadevi, and this metro station is called Siddhi Vinayak Metro Station. Oh my God! Okay, that's because this popular Siddhi Vinayak temple, the iconic Siddhi Vinayak temple, is just on the same line, just next to this metro line, my dear friends. This is the Siddhi Vinayak temple of Mumbai, the Siddhivinayak Ganpati temple in Mumbai. So I think we have to go to that place. I mean, we need to explore the Siddhivinayak temple premises first floor. Then we'll come to this metro station and take a train from here. So friends, this is the very popular and iconic landmarks, one of the iconic landmarks in Mumbai, the very popular Siddhivinayak temple. So let's go and explore this place. I don't know whether shooting is allowed inside the premises. Let's go and ask. And I have to cross this road first of all. This, okay. And I didn't know this metro, underground metro station is named after this temple. So I'm crossing the road now. This place is always crowded because of this popular temple Siddhivinayak. And you can see so hundreds of shops here selling flowers and garlands. Plus you can see hundreds of stores selling flowers, garlands and puja items to offer the deity, or this various puja items, offerings to the god Ganesh.
Yeah.
All these flowers, garlands and souvenirs. This is the area here to remove the shoes and keep here the racks for shoe. This place is always crowded. It's a very popular temple in Mumbai, Siddhivinayak Ganesh temple. You can see all this are flowers, garlands and various offering to the deity. Plus, unfortunately, video shooting inside the temple, inside the compound, is not permitted. So, unfortunately, I couldn't take any more videos. So now we are heading to this metro station, underground metro station. I'm going to take a train from here, metro train. First, finally, I made to this underground metro line, second phase of the underground metro line. It runs between BKC, Bandakulla complex and Worli, and now this extended up to this place, Prabhadevi. This is the Prabhadevi metro line, metro station, also called Siddhivinayak metro station. Now entering this place and going to take a ticket or pass from here. Obviously, everything is underground. This is the way to the ticket counter. This is the underground second phase of the first underground metro line in Mumbai. This station is called Siddhivinayak station in Prabhadevi, and I have to further go down to take my ticket. The network diagram is here. Beautiful. Thankfully, there are not many people here right now. A total contrast to the Mumbai local trains. Maybe once it's fully operational, it will get crowded, of course. As of now, approximately 80% of the work has been completed, and the rest is expected to be finished in the next 4 to 5 months' time. One of the key highlights of this metro line is its engineering. Building underground in a densely populated and geologically complex city like Mumbai is not a small feat at all. So finally, I'm at Sahar Road metro station. This is Sahar Road. I made to the Sahar Road metro station. Because there are so many restrictions in Mumbai these days. Video shooting inside the metro is not permitted. I couldn't take an elaborate video. So many restrictions everywhere here in Mumbai. Maybe this is the security reasons. There are several reasons behind this. Anyway, and I want to tell you why I got off of the Sahar Road metro station. I'll tell you why I'm here right now. But first, now I want to tell you why I got off at this Sahar Road station. And the reason is our next destination is the very popular, beautiful, iconic Juhu Beach. Yes, Juhu Beach is very close to this place, Sahar Road. That's why I got off at this metro station, Sahar Road station. So now our destination is, we are heading straight to the very beautiful Juhu Beach area from here. I'm going to take a bus or rickshaw from here. Let me try. Okay. So we'll see you at the. I'll see you at the Sahar. Sorry, not Sahar. Juhu Beach, the very popular, beautiful Juhu Beach. We're going to explore this evening. So Mumbai Airport is also very close to this metro station, Sahar Road metro station. If you want to reach the airport without dealing with the horrible Mumbai traffic, this is the best option for you. You can get rickshaws, cabs from the station, metro station, Sahar Road metro station to the Mumbai Airport, which is approximately 1 kilometer from here. So keep in mind. So this is the Sahar Road. You can see this place is called, this road is called Sahar Road. And there are several star hotels like Hilton, Marriott, and several star hotels around here. So many star hotels. I'm on the bus now. No place to sit. Standing. So this is Andheri station. Yes, I didn't get a direct bus to Juhu Beach from Sahar Road. My bus was going to Andheri, and now I am at Andheri station. From here I'll get a bus to Juhu Beach, which is approximately 2 kilometers, not more than that. So I'm going to take a bus from Andheri to Juhu. So this is the Andheri railway station. You see, this is Andheri. There are so many food stalls here. So these are the food stalls right next to the Andheri railway station east. So many food stalls. So crowded, super crowded. There's a deluge of rickshaws here. Oh, just like any other suburbs in Mumbai. The roads are flooded with rickshaws, auto rickshaws or tuk-tuks. And of course electric buses are here. Because now I am walking over this foot-over bridge to get to the other side of the west side of Andheri station to catch my bus to Juhu Beach. This is the foot-over bridge of Andheri railway station. This station, Andheri station, is very crowded now. See the crowd. Wow. Amazing. This is the peak hour after 5 p.m. Now time is 6:40 p.m. Morning and evening are peak hours. So you get it. It's very difficult to catch a train during this time, local train. So this is Andheri station west. So I'll get my bus from here, from this road, SP Road. Plus this is SP Road. I'll get my bus from here. Just from bus stop over there. So this SP Road stands for Swami Vivekanand Road. It's one of the major arterial road in the western suburb of Mumbai, and it's started drizzling now. And you can see the overcast sky. It may rain any time, any moment. And now I am in JVPD. JVPD stands for Juhu Ville Parle Development. Now finally made to one of my favorite hangout spots in Mumbai suburb, Juhu Beach. It's very dark now. Time is 8 p.m. 8:10 p.m. 8:10. It's very dark, very late. Although I set out early morning today, I started my video so late, very late. That's why I started my video today afternoon by around 1:30, 2 o'clock. So now entering the Juhu Beach. The vibe is very different right now. Not many people here, and most of the stores, food stores, also closed. See, only a couple of stores are open now. Most of the stores are closed. Yeah, this is today the beach is, the vibe here is totally different. See, all the food stores are closed now. Not many people. At first, there's no point in spending too much time here because it's very dark and visibility is very low. And also, all the food stalls, shops here at the beach are closed. When I asked somebody, he said because of the strong winds and the wild waves, seawater often enters the stores. So that's why a majority, not majority, all the shops at the beach are closed. And also not many people on the beach now. So it's better to leave this place. Now now I'm heading straight to the railway station, probably Ville Parle railway station. That's the closest railway station to this beach. So I'm going to take a bus or rickshaw. Despite the low vibe at the beach today, the shopping area here is vibrant and lively, of course. Being one of the upscale suburbs, Juhu is a favorite among the rich and famous. It's also one of the most happening places in Mumbai. So this place is favorite among both tourists and locals. So very popular. Now I just got on this bus from here. But first I got a bus to Santa Cruz railway station instead of Ville Parle. Anyway, both the stations are close to Juhu Beach. Now I'll take a Churchgate bound train from here and get off at the other railway station and catch my train home from there. Okay. So that's all for today. I'm signing off. Please check out my video every Friday, 5:45 p.m. Indian time. Now see you next Friday. Bye bye. Thank you so much for your support. Take care.